Hey guys, what's up? So I didn't get any questions on YouTube, but I did have a few of my friends who saw my video email me some questions so I could answer them so you guys could get to know a little bit more about me. So here we go. What is your first name? My first name is Kristen, and I spell it Kristen. I really don't like it when people are like, oh, T-I-N? No, it's T-E-N. That's the way my mom chose to spell it, so that's my name. Who is your favorite band? My favorite band, hands down, has got to be the Beatles. I've listened to them since I was little. Any music really from the 60s or 70s is pretty much everything I like. I like Hendrix, Led Zeppelin. God, there's so many bands, I can't think of them all. But I do like, anything really from classical to metal to rap, hip-hop, jazz, anything. My father was a musician, so I always had music in my house. I always grew up around music. And, yeah, it's a big part of my life. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? This is a funny question that pops up because those of you that know me, or those of you that live around here, I live in Canton, Ohio, know there's a street in Massillon called Hess Boulevard, and Hess is my last name. So, yeah, if I've never stolen a street sign before, but if I were to ever pick one to steal, that would probably be the one I would take. What is your biggest pet peeve? I have two big pet peeves. The first one is when people say, I know, right? I don't know why. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me. I don't know why. It irritates me. The second biggest pet peeve I have is when I'm up early in the morning and people say good morning to me. That's like nails on a chalkboard to me too. Like, I'm just not a morning person at all. I don't even want anybody talking to me. I'm not a morning person. So when people say, oh, good morning, it's just like, oh, God. I want to strangle people that are like that. But, I just kind of grin and say, oh, good morning. Yeah. But yeah, those are my two biggest pet peeves. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? Any Beatles movies. Hard Day's Night, Help, Yellow Submarine, The Notebook, Finding Nemo, all the Shrek movies, Forrest Gump. I mean, who doesn't love Forrest Gump? I'm sure there's other movies too that I can't really... Oh, The Wizard of Oz. I don't know if I said that one or not, but The Wizard of Oz for sure. I would definitely watch that over and over again and never get tired of it. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? No. I don't have the body for that. And even if I did, I don't think I'd want complete strangers gawking at my naked body. I would feel a little too weird about that. So no, I would never pose nude for a magazine or strip. What is your usual bedtime? I work 3:30 to midnight at a daycare. So by the time I get off of work, I don't really have time to like wind down from the day, I guess. So really 3 o'clock in the morning is probably the time I usually go to bed. 6 o'clock maybe at the latest. Are you afraid of heights? Absolutely. But funny thing, I love roller coasters. I think it's the initial of getting up there that I'm scared of, but I am terrified of heights. I'm horrified. Do you believe in ghosts? Yeah, I do. I really believe that there's definitely a supernatural world beyond this one, and I definitely think that the people that you love that pass on definitely come back to you in spirit and try to leave you little hints like flicker the lights on or off or make things fall over to let you know that they're there and you won't forget them. Yeah, I do believe in ghosts. First concert. I think it was about 1998 was my first concert, and I went and saw Backstreet Boys, and I remember they were awesome, and I think I was like 12 at the time. I might have been a little younger than that, but they were my very first concert. Would you ever have plastic surgery? Hell to the no, and I'll tell you why. I don't understand why people put themselves through that much pain to be pretty. I can't understand why people can't be happy with what God gave them. I mean, I have my dad's nose and my mom's mouth, and I wouldn't change that because I know that it's my nose. It may not be the prettiest nose in the world, but it's mine. And I don't want to change that. If I had something physically wrong with me that required surgery, yes, then I would have surgery. Or if I was in some kind of horrific accident and needed some kind of reconstructive surgery, then I would. But on my own will, no, I would never have plastic surgery. Who is, or do you have, a YouTube crush? Yeah, I'd say I do have a YouTube crush. I'm a big fan of Nice Peter. I definitely think he's definitely my YouTube crush. He's extremely talented. If you guys haven't checked him out, check him out. I think it's youtube.com/nicepeter. Yeah, he's very talented. He's also in the Epic Rap Battles of History, which I'm a huge fan of, and I can't wait for the new rap battle to come out, and I'm hoping it's soon. Yeah, he can think of so many things, like songs off the top of his head, like improvise, and he's very, very smart. Not to mention he's really cute. So if he watches this and he's single, I'm single, call me. But yeah, I'd definitely say he's my YouTube crush. He has a really nice personality too. Like, he just seems like a very sweet guy. He's definitely the kind of guy I'd want to be with. Another YouTube crush, I wouldn't really say he's a crush, but I definitely, like, for personality, I definitely would say Shay Carl. He just seems like that fun-loving guy that you would really like to be around, like crack jokes with and just hang out with. His wife seems pretty cool too. Like, I'd like to hang out with her too. The interaction between the two of them is kind of how I want my relationship to be whenever I finally meet someone. And their kids are really cute too, and they're really funny, the things that they do. I mean, it's really nice to see them live their lives on camera, basically. I mean, but they're so normal and down to earth. But yeah, definitely Nice Peter is he's definitely my #1 YouTube crush. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the end of the questions. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and you can subscribe. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys again soon. Have a great night. Bye!